Hello, it's Jeffrey with Real Nifty Vintage, and I'm back with another week of What's Sold on Etsy. This is the week of the 5th through the 11th of April. And one quick thing to say about that is I recently switched all of my listings over to free shipping or shipping included. So the prices that I give are the complete total price, including the shipping paid by the buyer. So I'm going to try to isolate that and mention what the net price is that I made, but it might be kind of difficult to remember that. First thing that sold, though, is this really cool playing card salt and pepper shaker set, and it sold for $20. The shipping was probably about $5 of that, so I made about $15. And they're just really cool. These are from a more recent haul video that I did. I probably paid less than $2 for them, but I can't quite remember. Next up is this tropical styled cap. I bought this along with a couple other caps at an auction, and I paid $3 for all of them. So I think I had a total of 7 of these. This one here is actually the only exception in this video. The buyer paid $14.95 plus shipping. So this was purchased like right before I switched everything over to free shipping. So about $15 for this. Next up is this really cute little dog figurine, and it sold for $9. So I made about $6 or $7. And it's just a really, really cute figurine. Really easy to ship. And it is made in Japan, I believe. The foil is messed up. Next, we have this little bear. I think it's a bear. At least that's what I called it. And it has like a little honey pot next to it right here. So I figured that it was a bear, although it looks like a pig and a lamb. But it ended up selling for $15. Can't quite remember if this was, I think this ended up being 1.5 pounds. So it's $15 minus, let's say, about $8 for shipping. So about $7 profit, which isn't that great, but planters as a whole don't really sell that well. So I do try to limit myself on what I pick up. Sometimes it's just really hard to resist them, though. Next, we have this Stovetop Ivy burner covers, and it's a set of 4, probably from the late 90s or so. And they're really nice, never used. And they sold for $20. The shipping was £1 pound, so it went first class, and I netted about $15. Next is this brass horse and Indian. This was actually, I think, the first item that sold whenever I switched everything over to free shipping, so it was really a test as far as if this was going to work or not. The listing was for $55 with shipping included or free shipping, however you want to term that. But the person messaged me and asked if I would take $40. I said, no, I can do $45. And so she said, that's great. Let's do it. Wrap it up. So $45 shipping included, and the shipping ended up coming to $15. The dog is about to bark. $15 shipping, so I made about $30 on this guy, and I paid $6 for him. He actually has a duplicate, and the duplicate right now is in my booth, and it hasn't sold, and I've had this for over 6 months without any activity on either one of these, and this one finally sold, so I'll probably take the one for my booth and put it online and try to sell it. Next up is this Lady Pepperell Stretch Fit double size bottom sheet. This one sold for $28. It was able to go in a bubble mailer, a poly bag bubble mailer, priority mail. And so I netted about $20 on this little guy here. And I usually buy these for about $1 or $2, sometimes free. Next up is this really cool Swingaway Ice Crusher. I just got this in a recent haul video for 50 cents. I really thought this was going to take a long time to sell, and I was shocked that it sold so quickly, and it sold for $27. The shipping on this was about 2 or 3 pounds. So after shipping, I made probably $26 on it. Or no, $16 on it. Next, we've got the Star Glow replacement bowls. Funny thing about these is I had them listed for 4 of them available, and they were $3 and they were $7 a piece with shipping included. Well, the lady messaged me, said, "Hey, I really would like 6 of these. Do you happen to have any more than the 4 that you have listed?" And I was like, "No, I don't." So she bought them, and I went down to package them up. And then I realized that I actually do have another one. So I put that listing right back up. I sent her a message, and she right away bought the 5th bowl. So she bought 5 of my bowls for $7 a piece. So she spent a total of 28 plus 7. What is that? $35 or $36. So pretty nice. And the shipping came to about, I want to say $9 thereabout. So I profited between $20 and $22, I think. Very good. I essentially made all the money that I was going to make if I had it, set up the other way where buyer pays shipping. I maybe lost $1 or $2 in the end, but I was happy to see these go. Next, that's the other one. Next is this Black Metal Lunchbox. It's a Thermos brand. I pick these up all the time. You'll see that in my videos. And this one sold for $27. The shipping on this was about $8, so I made about $19 or $18. And I usually buy these for $1 or $2. Next up is this vintage Yosemite Sam, and it was just under a pound, which I was so happy about. And it sold for $18. So after shipping, I made about $14 on it. Next up is this Uranium Vaseline glass refrigerator dish. It sold for $24, and it went to Alaska, of all places. I think that's my first shipment to Alaska. And so $24. This does have chips on it, mostly in the lid of the dish, not the bottom part. So there's some chips right there. And then you can see some more in here. So I was happy to make about $14 on this. I think that's a pretty fair amount considering the damage on the piece. I think I paid $5 for it. So I made a little over $10 or about $10 profit on this. So that's very nice. Next up is this really cool Afghan. I've had this thing forever. It seems like probably 6 to 8 months. And it finally sold for $42. The shipping was about $9. So I made a little over $30 on this guy here. And I have no clue how much I paid for it. It was probably $2. Yeah, probably $2 on this I paid. And last thing on Etsy, then one thing on eBay to go. Sold these little panda bear magnets. These are from that haul video that I did with all those magnets. These sold for $14, and they're ultra lightweight, so they were able to go for under 8 ounces. So they sold for $14, and I made about $11 or $12 on them. And the last thing is this Star Wars costume sold on eBay. I just picked this up in a recent haul video, and I paid $3 for the set, which is the mask and the bodysuit. Well, it only went for $11.60. One bid. Not too happy about that. That's one of the reasons I don't like to do auctions on eBay. So yeah, I was thinking this was going to go for $25, $30, and it just didn't. I'm being more cautious with the other 2 listings I have. I have the Mickey Mouse costume still available with little to no activity on that one. And then the Spider-Man, which is still in its original box and pretty pristine on the inside. That one has a lot of activity on it, and it's price is much higher. I forget what I even put on there. I doubt that no, they don't do that. Yeah, so that's my week. It's actually picked up a little bit. I have no idea if that's due to bundling my free shipping in, or if that's just, things are looking up for the season, or I'm not sure. It's too early to tell. But so far, so good. I haven't really lost anything outrageous on shipping by doing this mode of selling where shipping is included. Thanks for watching, though. Let me know in the comments below what you thought. And if you're not a subscriber yet, go ahead, hit that subscribe button and like, and bye-bye.